guys, Happy New Year. I know it's a few days into the year now. I think it is actually the 4th now. Um, but anyway, Happy New Year nonetheless. This is Grim. Today we are back with another Space Engineers game. Today I am going to actually build a mining ship. I think I got all the materials to actually build one, at least a decent one. Yeah, got a lot of ore around me that I could actually mine, so I'm wanting to collect. It's going to be a hydrogen ship. Going to have hydrogen thrusters, because I have an abundance of ice here to convert into hydrogen. My nifty little base here. I don't know if I like that. It was cool at first, and now that I just kind of look at it from a distance, it kind of looks dumb. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we're going to get out of landing gear here, and we are going to start building this ship. I downloaded a new DCL. It's got some different ship cosmetics. I'm going to try... okay. Get some of the materials we need here. Start building it. Yeah, right here looks good. Alright, now... yeah, that should be good. A couple blocks here to give me some room to work on it. We're gonna go here, put everything back. Alright. Now, typically you're supposed to just select the item you want and hit the middle mouse button, and it's supposed to give you all the materials. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's pretty sentimental. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for. Alright, now we're gonna go here. Ah, it gave me everything this time. Spoke too soon, I guess, huh? That's okay. Drink some coffee while I'm building. I have a general idea how I want to build this ship, so we will see how this works out, how this plays out for me. Usually what I envision in my head doesn't always pan out. Alright, well cool. Alright, now we're going to go to... Alright. I'm going to need the large hydrogen tanks. See, like, got landing gear type 2 now. The other ones here that I like these, I like the way they look. They're the sci-fi large hydrogen thrusters. They're new. So, yeah. Several different things here. So I'll put that one there, and then I'm thinking... trying to decide, do I want to go a medium cargo container or a large? I'm thinking I'm just going to do several mediums and see how that does. I can always upgrade it later and see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out. Bow. See. Now make sure that is centered. And it is. Alright. It's the first time I've actually lined it up right and it's actually centered. Usually I gotta play with them. I'm gonna do 2 of them. 2 of them should be good. Like I said, I can always make improvements later on what I want to change. And Go from there later. This is where I run back and forth. Alright. Oh, I'll dump my coffee over.
Energy low.
Okay. Gotta recharge. But alright, now that we're full, we're gonna go over here and I think I'm gonna do this. I don't know, maybe it might help me out a little bit better. We're gonna do the small one. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, you know what? Small tubes, construction, and computer. Alright. Small tube. And then that. And then that. Alright. See how far this gets me. Alright, that finishes this one. That one just needs a large tube, alright. Alright. Get these hydrogen tanks finished. Ka-chow. Alright. Now. Gonna do some cargo. Yes, no. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how that works out for me. Ah, that's why, okay. I was like, wait a minute, no, they don't take that many resources. That's kind of crazy. Alright, now let's try that again. That still seems kind of wild. We will see. Alright. Yeah, because it really didn't give me what I was needing. We're going to try this again. This is so temperamental. We're going to do this. There we go. Much better. Get as many of these welded up as we can right now. I'll get a couple of them, maybe 2, maybe 3. Be nice if I could do all of them, but yeah, I didn't think it would. Alright, back over here. Alright. Alright, they're all 100%. Let's take a look now. Yeah, that's okay. It's alright. Alright, let's do this now. Let's play around and see if we can find a decent placement for these. I like to try and possibly conceal them the best that I can, and of course the energy in this suit just does not last very long. And maybe I just didn't fill it up all the way the last time. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? I don't think I did last time. Anyway. But I kind of like the color of it. My last game I was doing everything in black. And I'm not gonna lie, black was cool. I like black, I really do, but it was, especially when it got dark out, it was really hard to see what I was working on, even with the light on. And that's kind of what they look like. That's kind of what I'm going for right there. Do one there. There. Oh, I got hit by a chunk of ice. Oh, what the hell? I feel like the thing just walked by and said it was clobbering time or something. I kind of want to put a lot of drills on this thing. I want to build. I want to be able to mine fast. I've seen several drilling rigs that, I mean, they have like 1 or 2 drills on it, and I don't know. I really feel like I want to have a lot of them, a decent amount, I guess I should say, so that way I can, you know, hit by another chunk of ice. Nice. I appreciate that game. You know, nothing like getting smacked around. I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna get redundant.
Fuel low.
You know what? I feel like I could put hit by another chunk of ice. What the hell? I'm just getting the hell beat out of me. get in here and fill up our hydrogen tanks and our energy in that. Alright, now I actually had to restart my game because the last time I died, my whole ship like freaking disappeared on me, so I'm really not trying to deal with that right now. Now, I kind of want to do a connector on the side to where I can pull up to my thing there, like sideways. So I'm gonna come in here for a second because I am seriously getting the hell beat out of me with this ice. I don't know what the hell I ever did to these guys, but whatever. Alright, now. Can't even get through the door. Alright, let's take a look here. Let me see what I can do here. Connectors, connectors, connectors. They're here closer to the bottom. Now, I wonder, because this is just going to be for mining ore. It's not going to be carrying anything other than... So... Can I do that? We're gonna see. Alright. We'll get to that, honestly. I think I'll put the collector on last. Do also, since just about everywhere we're going to mine is actually going to have ice. Where is it at? One of these. We'll put one of these on the back of this. Yeah. So that way I can also start putting ice in here and it'll start generating hydrogen, but I won't do that just yet because as soon as I start putting it in there, these are gonna fire up, and yeah, I just don't need that just yet. So gonna go back to the thrusters here. I do like the way these look, though. I really, really do. We're gonna put one there. Gonna put one there. Alright. Aha! They would do both of them in that one single run. How about that? I do like to create how detailed these are. I actually kind of like how this is actually kind of shaping out to be. I actually do like this. I like this a lot. I want to put the drills on here, and I'm thinking about I'm going to put 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and 1 in the middle. I think that's really just how I want to do it. I mean, I could honestly actually kind of use this design also. That'd be kind of a cool looking fighter ship. Yeah, I think it would be, actually. Anyway. Alright. We're just gonna do this. Alright now. I think honestly I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna redo the graphics and make it look a little bit more smooth, maybe. I really don't know if I like the corrugated steel look.
Energy low.
Honestly. Alright, now we're gonna go and get more energy. I think I'm gonna add 2 more thrusters to the sides, 1 on each side. I think I will. Just to see, maybe, I don't know. I'll see how 1 holds it. I might just actually hollow it out here and like take these out, depending upon how I'm actually going to do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to... I think I will put one more here and one more there, honestly. I think that's probably a good idea. I really do think that would be a good idea. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna put these here. Now this might be overkill, I don't know. I know there's a ratio to it, but I'm not gonna really worry about it right now. It is my ship and I'll do what I want. What am I gonna run out of hydrogen? I mean, yeah, but I got a generator and, I mean, let's just be real. I'm on a planet full of ice. And when I build the big ship that I want to build, this will actually be able to dock in it. Then might be a problem. Alright, now gonna go here. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put these back. More of those. Alright. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Give us some angles to it. And it's getting dark. Eh, I might take those front angles out and bring it out another whole other block, and then angle it out. I think that's probably a better idea. And I do know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sitting here doing all this and I'm not thinking about ones on the side. I'm trying to think, will these small ones be enough? I don't think they will. Maybe I should take this one here and do it outwards. I really think I should. Maybe extend these,
Flow.
extend the back ones out a whole other block. This thing starts to tilt. If it's full. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Alright, now. Yeah, I guess we'll see how that does. Because then I guess what I could do also is That's a bit much. That is a bit much. I can just throw some small thrusters on here somewhere. Yeah, like one there and one there. Have a wing come out. Let's check that out, see what happens. Whoa. I actually like that.
Energy low.
I actually kind of like that better than that one. Sticks out a little farther too, so I might have to play with that. Yeah, okay. Alright, now let's see something really fast. I don't know. It's a work in progress. We'll see. Yeah, I mean... Ah, okay. Okay, now let's see what we can do over here. I'm every which way, hey?
Fuel low. Fuel critical. Energy low.
Man, they got me with a double whammy there, hey? I mean, I guess that doesn't look too bad, really. I mean, I could have went with something basic, but I like to make something nice out of it, I don't know. I wonder. Oh, Jesus. So why am I able to do it there, but not here? And again, I'm able to do it here.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Okay, I see now. I understand now. Alright, we're gonna do something a little different here. No, that's not gonna work. No.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
I run out of fuel too fast. Starting to get a little annoying. That looks a little better, I think. Sorta.
Meteor storm inbound.
They're getting closer. What the hell? That was actually pretty close. Oh well. Ah. I mean, I guess so. You know what? That looks a lot better than what's over here. Yeah, it's alright. I guess it'll work. Alright, now. I feel like maybe add 2 more cargo containers up front, and then the drills. I feel like that's where I'm at. go back to here. And we're going back to the corrugated.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
I don't know if it's just me or not, but it seems like I burn a lot of hydrogen really fast. And maybe it's just me, I don't know. Sorry about that.
Energy low.
Oh, good lord. I need to put a battery on the ship too, now that I'm thinking about it. About ran myself over. Alright, now we're gonna go here. Alright, now, what am I looking for? I know what I'm looking for. Where's it at? I can't find it. Oh. Yep, that's it. Put one there. Put one there. I'm always short something, it seems like. Put one there. One there. And one there. I know that was a little overkill because it did a big one. It probably doesn't have everything I need. Like I said. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Wait a minute. Ha ha. Just when you thought you had enough. Maybe I do now. Okay, I do. Alright, now the drills are done. I think that maybe should be okay. Alright, now. I'm gonna need some power cells though. Alright, so I guess while that is all being made, I will take a small little break. Now, when I come back, maybe we can get this thing flying. And I can put a gyro on it. I gotta put the connectors on it. But the thing about it is, I want to have to... I got a big one there, though, so... That's okay, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay, I already know how I'm going to do it. Alright, I got it. Alright, yeah, I'm going to take a small little break, let everything build up, and get a new cup of coffee, and I'll be right back.
Energy.
Alright, I'm back. And, of course, smacked with the low energy. Alright, I think I got enough materials now to hopefully finish this up. I know I can make the battery now. So, yeah. Gonna go ahead and fill up here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why are my hot bars... Okay, that was weird. Anyway. Where do I want to put the... You know what? I already know where I'm going to put that. Do I want to, or can't I actually put it right there? I can. Yep, everything but the power cells. They always give me a bunch of stuff that I really don't need when I do that from time to time. I do not know why. I wish they wouldn't do that. I don't need all that. Whatever. Huh. That looks like the Earth-like planet. Actually, kind of close. Alright, there we are. I really do feel like I need to put another thruster here. I really do. I just really do feel that. Like on each side. I could be wrong. I mean, I really could be wrong. I know what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. Reverse thrusters. Yeah. Where do I want to put them? Yeah, I guess that'll work. I mean, I guess it kind of has to, right? All right. Make sure these are lined up evenly. Yeah, actually they are. So you know what? That means I could take those out. Yeah, I can. You know what? I could probably put the sorters right there. Yeah. Alright. Why am I going all the way over here? Now I know what I want to do next. All right. Okay, now we can see which ones are working and which ones aren't. Those are not. Okay. Okay. No problem. No problem. That's an easy fix, really.
Full.
Alright, gonna try and fill this up a little bit. Get some. Not doing too bad. It's a little slow, but that's okay. Maybe I'm burning more than I'm making. Well, no, not really, because then it wouldn't fucking. Yeah, it wouldn't fucking. Yeah. I definitely gotta put something there in due time. Alright. Where do I want to put the connector on here, though? That's kind of what I'm wondering about, because see, I'm probably going to have to take that big one off and put on a small. Because, yeah. Alright, let's play with this. Let's see what I can do here. Just to see. Let's put this down here. Wow, that was kind of... crazy. Now let's just go through. Now we will do that. Now let's see what we can do here. Do that. Why'd I do a T? That's not what I wanted to do. Do that again. Now. Curved, that's right. does kind of look a little dumb. That really does look really dumb. Let's try this. Actually, what I could probably do is this. Now, let's see how this works out. What did I do that for? Let's try this. I don't know how well this is gonna work. But we're gonna try it. Right there. No, that won't work. That was not good. All right. I mean, I guess I could probably do an advanced rotor and then one of those. I guess I can try that, see what happens.
Energy low.
Son of a bitch. No. Ah. course. Alright, now let's see what we get going. Let's see what we can do.
Fuel critical.
Alright. Now let's go here. Do that. Number 5. No. Still no. Alright. I know there's a way that I could do it, but yeah. I'm gonna have to mess with that another time, I guess. Like, if anybody's watching this that's actually played this game that knows hell of a lot more than I do, just let me know what I could do to probably do this. Guess I'll have to, just for now, put on a big one on my... We'll just do it this way. No biggie. I'll figure it out later. So then I guess what I'll do then here is this. La 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 la. Alright, I'll eventually get it together here in a minute. Maybe, maybe not, who knows? Probably not. Anybody that knows me knows that half the time I'm lost. What'd it do? Give me the wrong parts? Alright, let's just try this all over again. Now. Alright, now. That should be what I need. And still, no. Why? Because it is not giving me what I need. It's what I was talking about earlier. It doesn't matter sometimes, like, it does not give you the right parts. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go here. Maybe that's why, because it was somehow that. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do that. Now what did that... That's a rotor part. That's not what I wanted. Why? Why? Is anybody else seeing this shit? All right. Maybe I'll just do it this way. Screw it. All right. Now I need a gyro. Nothing is in the planner. All right.
Meteor storm inbound.
That's nice. Is it me, or does it seem like with every meteor storm there's just more and more of them? Yeah, I'll just put it here.
Energy low.
If I get it connected to the base, I can power the battery and I can fuel it up. And then the next video that I will do, I will actually take it out on a mining trip, see how it does, check out if it can fly the way it is, if I need to add more thrusters to it or not, and then finish it up. But before I do all that, I definitely want to make sure that I have enough fuel in this thing. The last thing I want to do is get this thing in the air and then it run out of hydrogen and just fall.
Inventory full.
Okay, first things first, I gotta get rid of all this stuff. so I can grab more. There we go. I don't know what my fuel is looking like in the plane. La 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 la.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's see what we got for fuel. 13. I think I might be able to actually make it. Let's put a camera on this thing. So that way I know that we can back up to it. Alright now. Da-da-da-da. Ah. There we go. Alright, let's get in here and set this up. Alright, cool. Now, let's go out and detach. Oh, I love these. Nope, I forgot one thing. there we go. And it looks like we're filling up. Let's take a look.
Your health is low.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot. And it is. It's filling up. All right, cool. There we go. And then we will go to one last thing that I want to add. Shit. Well, I can't right now while I'm connected to this. I don't want to go through and figure out which one's which. That one. All right, we're gonna go to that, and we're gonna go to recharge. So now that will recharge as well. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this fill up. I'm gonna let the battery charge, and then in the next video we're gonna come back. We're gonna see how it does. Looks like it's gonna do all right. Honestly, I mean, I think it's gonna do all right. I mean, if it fills up pretty good, there's no problem with the weight. Doesn't drop to the ground as heavy as it gets. I gotta put on the sorters to get rid of the stone. We'll do that here in a little bit. Also want to finish up the design of the plane, of the spacecraft, the mining rig, whatever you want to call it. I kind of want to give it some shape, some dimension, some texture, some personality, as you will. That's kind of my idea. I mean, I kind of like the way it looks a little bit now, but I think it could be more.